absolutely.
Are you a
It was the
pre-nap
best.
guy?
Yeah, I mean, Kobe said it best. Pre-game naps, 8 minutes before a game.
That
A nice
military
8 minute
nap?
nap. Yeah, exactly.
You know, he slept like had the weirdest sleep schedule. He slept every like 4 hours. He took a 4 hour like slept for every 4 hours. Like he would sleep 4 hours, wake up for 4 hours, sleep for 4 hours, and then like that was his schedule.
Sounds like he needed to take some sleep medication for
Well,
sure.
he did that on purpose. That's the thing is he actually did that on purpose because he felt like the best time he was like doing well in the gym was at like 2 a.m. So he'd go in at 2 a.m. for like 3 hours because no one was in the gym, go sleep, and then just like recycle that. That was a Kobe, the Mamba mentality book I have in my bookshelf down
Oh,
here.
you read the book. I was wondering where you're getting this inside information from.
I'm dialed in. You don't even know.
Yeah, you are.
I am the
Insider.
epitome
He's an insider.
of Mamba mentality. This white ass boy is the
Respect, respect.
episode 51, season 2, episode 1 of What's the Check Down. We gotta figure out how we wanna do that. Yeah, season 2. I guess we'll go through 100 to see if we can get every single player that we can think of just to screw
There's
with
no
you.
chance. Who's going 100?
Number
Who's
51.
99? Wayne Gretzky?
You know who 99 is, the first person that popped in my head. Actually, funny enough, I had this for next week. You know, I'm going to say it now. Fuck it. I'll give you 2 players, doesn't matter.
Nah. That's all good. I know
No,
what
it's
you're gonna
fine.
say.
No. When
It's only the most famous
51, it's
52
not.
of
But
all time.
here's what's funny. Okay, anyways, number 51. Do you have anyone?
No. Oh, wait.
I had the funniest hit.
Spillane.
Who?
Robert Spillane. I think he's number 51.
I have the funniest hint you'll ever hear in your life. I think this is fucking hilarious. Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay. Now I lost it. Okay, no. This is my hint.
Let's hear it.
Richard ass makeout. That's the hint.
Richard ass makeout? What the fuck?
It's a play on his name.
Richard ass kiss? Dick ass kiss?
Close. Dick butt kiss.
Dick butt kiss. Hey,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Richard
That was
ass
nice one. I
makeout.
like that
Yeah,
one.
there we
Yeah.
go. I don't even know who the fuck you said at this point. Who did you say?
Robert Spillane, I think.
Robert.
That's like yes. Or Bobby Spillane.
I see him as number 41.
All right. Well, there's your answer.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Paul Posluszny for the Jaguars. Will Anderson this year, 51. Ventrell Miller. I'm just trying to see if there's anyone else like that we really care about. No one I care about. 52. I was thinking about this the other day. When you think of number 52,
Ray Lewis.
when you think of number 52, the first person that comes to your mind is Ray Lewis, right?
Yeah.
Ask me why the first person that came to my mind, which isn't a bad pick, was Patrick Willis.
Wow. That is a throwback. That's also a good 52 though.
Right? But like why is that you're right. The most notable person to wear number 52 is the first person you think of is that purple Ray Lewis. And it's always purple. I don't think of it in black. I don't think of it in a white jersey. I think of purple Ray Lewis. I thought of red Patrick Willis.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. But Patrick Willis could have been just as great as Ray Lewis. He just retired early.
Yeah, injuries.
Honestly, I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta know when to fold it.
Yeah. Season 2, episode 1. We're starting week 2 of the NFL. We're going to go over picks, our Super Bowl teams of the week. Who's going to win the Super Bowl this week? Didn't really change for me. I'll be honest right now. Best bets going into this week. And I'm going to do my quarterback power rankings because I still have a bone to pick. Not with the top of the list, but the last of the list, okay? And that's the most important one. And I think you agree there. That's crazy. But anyways, we'll dive right in. So far this season, I am 21-11 for my weekly picks. I'm also 5-1 on best bets, so you could actually win some money if you listen to me, possibly. David, you are 19-13, right behind, 2 behind, and then 4-2 on your best bets, 1 game behind. Now this is going to change this week, so I'll be wrong. But yeah, let's start with the games. I'm actually going to pull up the NFL schedule. I don't have it here in front of me, so I'm going to look that up right now. I was going to do it off my phone, but we'll just have it off the computer.
You want to go through all of the games?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I think we'll be pretty quick with it. And I'll do it the lines as well. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up here. This is the week of blowouts. We've been waiting for it. There are heavy favorites this week. Heavy favorites.
I'm thinking this is the week of upsets.
Really? Well, I guess we can start with the first game, Thursday Night Football. The New York Football Giants traveling to the San Francisco 49ers. Is there an upset?
Let's just real quick. Let's talk about the 2 teams that have had the complete opposite season so far. The Giants, absolute stinkers. The 49ers,
they're 1-1.
Exhilarating.
They're 1-1.
They're 1-1, but it was barely a 1-1. It's like we're 1-1. We're 1-0.5, I would say. That's, or I guess 1.5 and 0.5 at this point. That game was horrendous. And maybe the Arizona Cardinals are better than what we thought.
They are,
but
Josh Dobbs
is
better than Kyler Murray in that offense.
Maybe, but hey, to me, we should not have been down in that game. Anyways, the Giants are.
I will say this: daily or weekly shout out to the Giants. I did text you when they were down 20-0, and I placed a bet on them to come back and win. Yes. I had a feeling they would come back and win.
Yeah, I also made the exact same bet because again, you got to take them when they're down. That's the best time to get it. Anyways, you're not gonna get the same bet this week. I promise you that. They are losing, and it's not gonna be funny. If I was anyone betting, I'm trying out this new technique where if you see a line over 9.5, you're betting the under. It's just one of those things where the defense is expected to play really well, and the offense of the lesser team is expected to play really poorly. And obviously, the defense on the other team might bow up and pick it up a little bit, but they're not doing much either. I just feel like it could be one of those games where we see it be another 40-0. To be quite honest, I genuinely wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
Where I would be shocked is if the Giants keep it a game. I don't think it will be that the case, but hey, we'll see.
So for taking the spread, you're going to take the Giants, right?
I do not. I'm not taking the Giants. I still think they cover the 49ers cover that 10 points, but I'm taking the under for the total.
Got it. You mean like under for 44.5? That's the so correct. It's going to be 40-0.
I genuinely could see it 40-3 maybe.
Yeah.
We're still under 44.
So 49ers for the winning team and against the spread, right? Like a 10. Yeah, I think I'll honestly take the 49ers to win this game and win by over 10.
I think it's kind of a no-brainer. And here's where it's going to get real funny when the Giants end up winning this stupid game, because that's how the NFL works. It's a league of parity, and I don't think it's going to happen, but we could totally see the Giants keeping this very close and really fucking up everyone who's bet the spread.
No, and this is why.
Okay.
Where'd they play last week?
They played in Arizona.
What did they do after? Traveled home. Where are they playing this week?
I don't think they traveled. They might have not traveled home though.
They probably stayed out there. Still,
it wouldn't make sense to go home.
No, I agree with you. But short week.
Stay in the West.
Two
Stay in the
road games.
West.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Two back-to-back road games, both on the West Coast. 49ers Sunday, they coasted to they coast to a win, right? It was easy for them. They didn't fucking try against the Rams in the second half, even though Rams were doing well. Like their offense was firing on all cylinders. 49er or
Yeah.
the Giants had to fight to come back in that game. Like that was a
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm just saying
we've seen
we
crazier things.
we could get something go on where, we see a couple of, bad plays by Brock Purdy, and now look, the Giants are up by 14, and everyone who's bet against or bet the spread is, ripping their hair out. So
I get you.
That's what I'm saying. But
that's not gonna happen.
It's 49ers by a million.
Yeah.
And that's me saying that as a Giants fan. I'm afraid to say I'm a Giants fan. I'm sad to say I'm a Giants fan at this point. But that's me saying it as a Giants fan. It's gonna be ugly. Especially on Thursday. Thursday
I know,
night games are always
when you
bad.
lose on Thursday night, it's like the worst fucking feeling in the world. Can we talk about this as a football fan? When your team plays on Thursday and if they just lose, and when they lose, and it's like if it's a close game, you're like, damn, or it's a good
Everyone's
game.
watching it.
Yeah, but when you lose and you're
Everybody.
and when you fucking lose, you're like, I have to go this entire weekend knowing I'm the loser. Like I'm the worst loser. You lose on Monday
Knowing in
night,
your friend
everyone
group-
forgets. Yeah.
In your friend group, you are the one getting absolutely roasted.
Don't even
the
go on
whole
your
weekend.
fantasy. Have your fantasy set
No.
before Thursday,
Lock
just in
that
case.
shit
Yeah,
up.
and then
Lock
you throw
that
your
shit up
phone.
and leave it. Put it away. Don't touch your phone because you're gonna get roasted. That's the worst feeling, and I'm fully prepared for it. Honestly,
But
I'm
losing
prepared.
on
I've
Monday,
got some fail safes for sure.
losing
Nobody remembers.
yeah, like we're on the
We're
next
on to the
week.
next
Tuesday.
week.
It's Tuesday. We're on.
Yes.
Like who the fuck cares? Who the
Who
Browns
lost last
lost?
night? I don't remember.
What was
Who
yesterday?
cares?
But I can tell you lost on
Who
Thursday.
cares? Yeah, I can also tell you who lost on Thursday. Yeah, no, for real. It's
Okay.
gonna be ugly.
So
So lock the bets in.
Yeah.
49ers to absolutely stomp.
Sunday, first game I have here is going to be the Detroit Lions versus the Atlanta Falcons. Detroit is favored -3.5 at home. That is surprising being that low. I would smash the over on them winning on this. The Falcons have looked great this year, but this is a game where the Lions need to win, and it's not like the Lions have played bad all year. They beat the Chiefs, and last week they just lost in overtime, right? So, and the Seattle Seahawks do have a good offense.
Yeah, here's the thing. It really comes down to who's got the better offense and who is going to. So for me, I feel like the Lions should win this game, but there's a script in the and a point, and I'll avoid saying script for the trigger warning on scripts from now on. there is a script where
There's an opportunity
where we see the Falcons like ground and pound and just run the ball and keep
great running team.
Possession. Yeah, keep the possession time of possession really, really high on their side and really low for the Lions, and just kind of coast to a win that way. If it becomes a shootout, there is no chance in my mind. There's no way in hell that Desmond Ridder is going to be able to keep up with our boy Jared Goff. There's no way. No chance. I'm saying 0.
Honestly, even this isn't a shootout. I see the Lions winning 20-16. Like
I just don't think. I don't think the Lions are built for. Yeah, that's the thing. Honestly, the Lions can score pretty quickly. So like, even if the possessions are low or the time of possession's low, they have very easily.
They can score in 2 minutes. Like,
yeah,
if absolutely need to.
And that defense has gotten better. I do think that Desmond Ridder has been playing very mediocre ball and kind of getting away with it. Arthur Smith right now looks like coach of the year. I'm going to be honest with you. He's been coaching his ass off and just kind of scraping by with what he's got. Granted, he's got probably the if not the best, one of the top 4 running backs in the league right now. So,
well, the first 3 might get hurt by the end of the year. So one can't
so
play, one got hurt.
Yeah. One's already hurt, so you know.
One's on the performance or can't even perform list.
And
Where the
one,
fuck
two are hurt. Two are hurt right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it is
I
what
mean,
it is.
Saquon's like
I
top like 30, so let's pump the brakes a bit.
Yeah, top 30. That's a crazy thing
With
to
one
say.
leg.
That's wild. I mean, Daniel Jones is at least top
Okay,
10 running
can we
back
talk
in the
about
league.
how actually he should just be a fullback? But anyways, we're not off the Giants.
Good. Yeah, okay, we're off the Giants. I do think the Lions will win this one.
With the spread?
I think they'll win by like 5.
Okay. All right. Buffalo Bills at the Commanders. Bills favored by 6.5. I have them winning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have them covering that because the Commanders have actually played well this year. Commanders have played. Talk about like another coach that could win Coach of the Year. Like Ron Rivera has coached his ass off.
Okay, let's
With
pump
the
the
Commanders
brakes on the
team.
Commanders. Let's pump the brakes on them for a second. Let's think about the competition.
Okay, hold on. Who the Falcons played?
No. Relax.
The
relax.
Panthers?
The Panthers, they gave they gave us the Saints a run for their money last night. The Panthers have a good defense. The Falcons beat that defense. The Packers are not as good on defense, but still not terrible, and they beat them too. I'm just saying, let's pump the brakes. We beat. Okay, so here, fine. Sam Howell looked really good last week, so I will give it to you. The Washington Commanders are a better team for sure. I just feel like I'm not. I don't think.
Are we sold on the Bills?
I think they're on.
Now the
par.
Bills did curb stomp last week.
Yeah, but it's the Raiders. I'm not sold on the Raiders either. I'm not sold on a lot of teams this year.
The AFC West
but the Bill
actually does not look good this year.
The Bills, I'm not super sold on either, to be honest. I'm thinking that there are realities where the Commanders take this game, but I do think the Bills are getting better, and this is what happens. They just get better and better each week. And then by let's say week 7, we're like, oh shit, the Bills are suddenly 6-2, and we're all, or 6-1, and we're all surprised. So for me, I think the Bills will win this game. I think they should win it. I don't think they cover. I think they win by like a field goal. I think it's gonna be a closer game than what Vegas has it as. But yeah, that's just me.
Yeah. Panthers at the Seattle Seahawks. Panthers got their heart ripped out of their chest. The Seahawks, crazy overtime win. Seahawks favored by 5.5.
At home?
At home.
So really more like
2.5.
Yeah. Let's say I say they win this.
I say they win by a touchdown. I mean they beat they beat the Lions by a touchdown. I know it's an overtime, but
yeah. I say they win, but like Gino has to have a really good game, in my opinion. And maybe this is just the case for the whole year. Gino has to have a good game for them to win. But like the running game hasn't been that great. And so like for them to move the ball down the field, Gino's got to be that guy. And like I'm not worried about that. He hasn't shown much for me to to have any worries about that, but definitely.
Is 5.5 too much?
Seattle today.
I know, I saw. Are they gonna cover that spread?
No, I don't think so. Another field goal.
Okay, that was our first disagreement on the spread.
Mm-hmm.
But we're 4 for 4 on the same picks. This one we're probably gonna be way different on. Chicago Bears at the Kansas City Chiefs. Bears are winning this game.
Bears. I got the Bears.
Oh shit!
No, wait,
no, okay.
Bears got the win.
Bears losing by 25.
Okay, that's crazy.
The Chiefs. No, listen. So the Bills. The Bills have had their game right against the Raiders. The Miami Dolphins had their game. The 49ers have had their game. The Cowboys have had their game. They have not had their game yet. And they need their game.
This isn't the game.
I think this is. The Bears are dysfunctional. The Bears are trash.
They,
The Bears are
they're bad.
garbage.
They're bad.
No, the Bear they got embarrassed last week.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go. I'll go Bears. The 49, or sorry, the Chiefs. I'd say by. I'll make it more modest. I'll say 17.
I don't mean actually 25. It might be 30, but
I could see it. I genuinely could. The Chiefs' defense is good. They have a good defense this year. So
they have their best pass rusher, who everyone thought, oh yeah, he won't really be involved in the game. It won't be that big of a deal. He fucking destroyed Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
like he destroyed them.
I felt that one. That one hurt you. I know. We're not going to talk about it.
Actually, you know what? I'm okay with it because at the end of the day, this is the way I've always looked at it. It's the beginning of the year. You're paying the Chiefs. We played like trash and we lost by 8 points. Like we played like garbage and we lost by 8 points. Our defense actually looks good. Our defense
or the Chiefs' offense looks
No,
bad.
I agree. But I mean, one thing like the Jaguars' defense has been doing a good job is pass rushing, which I did not expect them to do, and getting turnovers. Like that's one thing. Like forcing fumbles is not the same as intercepting lame ducks, right? When you force a fumble, you know where you're punching, right? You know what you're doing. It's not like someone's just slipping the ball out, right? That's the big thing.
You know what? This year so far has been. I've seen the most fumbles.
It's in the sloppiest year of the NFL.
Defenses. I think the defenses have just gotten better at taking the ball away.
I was gonna wait to the end of this, but it might be a good segue here. Kind of break this up. What the fuck is up with offenses and offensive coordinators being too goddamn cute this year? What's going on?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go on your other rant.
No, 3rd and 1, and this goes to this 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, short ball, like short field. Why are we running sweeps? Why are we running slants? Why aren't we did we learn anything from watching god dang Russell Wilson in the Super Bowl stop throwing the freaking ball? Like, stop trying to run a sweep, stop trying to be cute, give it to your running back that you don't want to pay, so if he gets hurt, doesn't really fucking matter. Let him run straight and get a first down. Or get your 6'8" fucking quarterback, maybe even your backup quarterback, which the Panthers were doing last night with Andy Dalton, get your backup quarterback in there and have him fall forward. Like, good for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm on it. I'm here for it. Fuck it. You're going to run that quarterback sneak every play? Do it. Because at least you're not stupid enough going, if we run a sweep here, maybe we'll run for a 50-yard gain when we're on the 4th, on the 1 yard line.
What I'm wondering is how not every single team is doing that. Like, it's literally easy money, and you're just like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Like, even if you had the smallest quarterback, Kyler Murray, I'd be throwing him under center and pushing.
Put your tight end there. Put your running back there. Put your fucking defensive lineman there. Like, everyone,
literally anyone there.
Everyone knows what the Eagles are doing on 3rd and 2 and low. And until the rule is broken, no, we're gonna play this modest, okay? We're gonna make sure we're real individuals. If fucking Barry Bonds was cheating and this isn't cheating, then you fucking do it. Like,
honestly, I'm shocked that it's still something that isn't being done by everyone. And honestly, you could make variations, like you said. Throw a running back in there. Throw a freaking tight end. Throw your defensive end in there. Put Myles Garrett in. Let him run one of those. I promise you, he's not getting stopped.
No. And here's the thing: is put him in shotgun if you want to. Give them the extra 3 yards of sprinting forward and let them dive over. It's just like, why are we running sweeps? Why are we trying to get to the outside? Why are we running all these slants? Like, defenses are not beating offenses right now. Offensive coordinators are beating themselves in the NFL.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm seeing week in and week out. And it's just like, bro, you're making this game way too complicated. Like, teams that win play defense and can run the ball, regardless of what happens. Sorry.
Let's go on your rant. You know what? Let's leave the rants. We will go on this one. We'll get on it. I don't
even know which one you're talking about because I'm very opinionated today.
You feed your guys. Feed the guys that. What is it?
Reward your guys.
Yeah. Let's move on from that one though. We'd be here for hours if we get on that topic.
All right, so after the Chiefs, we have them destroying the Bears. Statement win, which they need. Miami Dolphins, Denver Broncos, Miami at home. Is this their first game at home?
I believe so. Yes.
-6.5 favorites.
That's crazy. I think you know what?
This is
The
the week of
Broncos always find a
blowouts.
way to Broncos always find a way to keep it close. They're gonna lose it, but they're gonna keep it close. Let's just call it what it is. Also, shout out to Russell Wilson. He's back. He's officially back, in my opinion. The deep ball is there again. Something to be feared. And for me, I actually think the Broncos defense let them down last week rather than the offense, because the offense did their job. They got what 30 something points. There's no way you tell me that the Broncos would have gotten 30 something points on the Sam Howell led Commanders and they don't win. I would laugh in your face. And that's just, to me, crazy that they didn't get the win.
I have the Broncos covering the spread 6.5. Sean
You know what? I have the
Payton.
Broncos winning this game.
This is a Sean Payton redemption game. Think about this though.
I think they win.
That's crazy.
Crazy. I'm a crazy guy. I'm
All right,
local.
first game we disagree on, but yeah, Broncos. This is a redemption game. Sean Payton was supposed to be coaching this team in Miami right now. He was supposed to be this guy with Tommy B, but Tommy B said, "You know what? I'm gonna get divorced with my wife. Thanks, Bill Belichick. Yeah, I'm staying with that."
That's crazy. Yeah, we're still doing that. We're still doing that.
But I still have the Dolphins winning. I don't think the Broncos are that echelon of a team yet. Tua's playing great. I'll give him his credit. McDaniel is in his bag, as you say. Like he is coaching on a different level.
Truly is. He truly is in his bag. I'm speechless at how good he is.
It's a year of the confidence. Last year, let's be honest. Last year, his first year is like he's trying to work things out. This year is like, this shit's easy. Are you kidding me? Tua, don't get a concussion. This is where you're gonna run. We're gonna win. Like. Yes. It does help having Tyreek and Jalen Waddle and everything on that offense.
I guarantee you, there's that new little wrinkle that he's thrown into his game where he's got Tyreek motioning out and move that has got to be something that's in everyone's game now, because that is honestly unguardable. It you leave the defense in such vulnerable spots that it's insane. But I still got the Broncos winning it.
That's crazy. Good for you.
Yeah.
Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars are favored by 9. Jaguars are winning by more than 14. They absolutely have to. And I don't mean this as in like, oh, homer pick, like they're going to win it. Like the Jaguars need to win this game by more than 14 or we're going to have some serious questions. Like if the Colts can do it, the Jaguars can do it.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with the Houston Texans on this one.
Go for it.
I think they get their first win. Just kidding. I'm joking. Okay. I think the Jags win it. I don't think it's gonna be a big blowout. I do feel like D'Amico Ryans has a pretty good defense, and it's not gonna be.
I'm not worried about the defense part of it. What the fuck are the Texans doing on offense? The Jaguars' defense is better than the Colts' defense.
Yes. Oh no. Let's not get crazy. Let's not act like that. Are you kidding me? Is that a joke? You remember what they almost did to you guys?
We won that game 31-20.
Okay, you won that game 31-20. But you remember what they almost did to you.
We held the Chiefs to 16 or in the fuck the score 17. They've given up more points this year than we have. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. Hey.
Are the Jaguars covering the spread or not? 9 points.
9. Yeah. No. I don't think so. I think it'll be a touchdown win, or like they'll win by a touchdown, but I don't think they win by a touchdown and whatever.
Ravens at home against the Colts, favored by 8. Is Anthony Richardson playing? Do we know?
No, concussion.
He is. He's out for sure. for?
He's out. Yeah.
Okay. Ravens by 20.
You think Gardner Minshew's not gonna do?
That offensive line can't block for Anthony Richardson.
It wasn't the offensive line that.
No, it's him running the ball. I know that. But
No. Let's pump our brakes a little bit. The Ravens do win this game, but it's not Ravens by 20.
Ravens by 10.
But Ravens by like 5.
Ravens by 10. So you're going to have Ravens winning and then Colts covering?
Yes.
You loco.
One more time.
What?
Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm crazy.
Woo! Chargers at the Vikings. Vikings favored by 1 point.
1, yes. And this game, I want nothing to do with. I plead the fifth. I don't know.
Vikings.
Who's gonna win this game?
Vikings.
You think the Vikings?
I do.
Okay, I choose the Chargers. I choose the Chargers just to be different. Why not?
Fuck it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I'm gonna run a bet for every single game this weekend, and then I'm gonna run another bet that excludes a game this weekend, and this will be the game that I'll be excluding.
Absolutely, that's exactly where I am because this game is so.
And maybe the next game, but yeah,
I do think when a team is this even, you start to go to the key players. Is Justin Herbert better than Kirk Cousins?
No.
I would say so. Okay, well, that you're on crack for sure.
Kirk Cousins been playing great.
Sure. Okay. Is Justin Herbert better than Kirk Cousins? Yes.
JJ?
Is Keenan Allen better than
Jettas? No.
Jettas? No. But is he comparable?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I'd rather have one Jay Jettas on my team than one Mike Williams and Keenan Allen.
That's whatever.
They're going to have the same amount of yards in the season. Those two receivers have the same amount of yards as that one receiver.
No.
Addison?
Yes.
Osborne?
Pretty good.
Hawkinson?
Yeah.
You know what I'm actually surprised is Everett was really low this season for tight ends when it came to fantasy. And that really surprised me. Because I think Everett is very reliable for Justin Herbert in these situations when they're going for deep balls and he runs a short. I think Everett actually gets a decent amount of fantasy points. I could be wrong. I think he probably averages about 10, which is good for a tight end. But I know you're going to go with Chargers.
Last two. We're
What?
going to check his last 2 games.
Okay, and you're going to go Chargers. Yeah, it's fine. You're going Chargers, right, on this anyways?
Yes.
All right, so Chargers versus the Vikings.
So Everett's last 2 games, 2 receptions, 21 yards, 1 carry for 2 yards.
Interesting.
That's game 1. Second game, 3 receptions, 47 yards. Fantasy lines, 4.3 points in PPR, and then 7.7 points PPR as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. And like the thing is, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he might become more part of it by the end of the season. Once those old heads start slowing down, like Keenan Allen's going to start slowing down. He's going to get tired. His knees aren't going to work no more. Vikings, you have Chargers. Let's be different.
Yeah.
I have the Chargers covering, though, the 1 point spread.
No, they lose. No, they lose by more than 1 point, but I still have them winning. No, I think they.
This is a game I'll probably.
They gotta cover.
That I won't touch either.
Yeah, it's two.
No, this next one.
Oh, okay, I see.
Patriots at the Jets.
Oh, I'd touch that one.
Patriots.
Real
okay, that's weird.
Oh yeah, I touch it real good.
I don't like.
You know who?
Talking.
You know.
Stop.
Wait. Listen. This is why I would touch it real good. I'd touch it. Put my hands all over that game. Bill Belichick is going to absolutely
what is he going to touch?
Eat. He's going to absolutely eat Zach Wilson alive. There's no way in hell that Zach Wilson doesn't end up with at least, I would say, 4 turnovers this week. That defense is going to eat on Zach Wilson.
The Patriots have actually played well.
They have, and they've played well on both ends of the field. They just gotten unlucky with the teams that they've played so far.
Like, what a
They
great...
played the defending champions, and then they played another, probably the Super Bowl favorites right now. So,
what a great, that field goal block was drawn up
great play.
beautifully. How many players? And that's timing. And honestly, it's not really timing, because if you're running sideways, you can just run into your defensive end if you just kept running. And if you see that ball snap, just fucking run. That's what you do.
It is still timing, but it's also just good preparation. It's good timing, and that's the one thing that I always say is that you have to be a well-rounded team. The Patriots are a pretty well-rounded team when you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
They played two pretty good defenses so far, and I know that the Miami defense is not as good as the Eagles, I would say, but still they played two comparable defenses. They put up numbers, and they've also held some good offenses to lower numbers. And that's just, to me, why I think that this game is kind of a no-brainer. It's the best coach to ever do it. Even if he's lost a touch, I still think that he is going to absolutely eat Zach.
Did Don Shula win the Super Bowl in his last season as a head coach?
That's a trick question. No,
I don't think he did, but we still look at him as the greatest coach, right? Bill Parcells. This is what people need to realize. Bill Belichick, doesn't matter how much he falls off. What he did for 20 years was enough to. If we're gonna give Tom Brady all the love for 20 years, we got
terrorized the league for 20 years, and that's all I have to say about that.
I want to say is something about that last play or that field goal too. You know who probably, I had to go back and watch this, who probably should get a lot of credit is the end player, where when the outside, because his job is hit the shit out of that front end, that last blocker, because if he knocks out the tight end there or whatever it is on the end of there's no one to block that free runner, right? There's no one to touch him, so he sprints right at him, and you have a free run at the play. If he doesn't, that blocker might be able to get out and touch that player.
Here's the thing, and this is where it becomes really good scheme. Because think about this. On that end line, you've got one job. You're going in to out. So you've got to take the inside man and let the outside guy go. So someone is running directly at you, inside of you. He's taking your attention away. So you've got to move in, and then the runner, the free runner, is running right behind you. So to me, that's just really good. I think it's one of those things that only works once or twice, but I don't think it works again.
I think it does. I think that can work, because how do you defend that? How do you block that? If we're talking about CFL, and they probably learned this from CFL, honestly, because when you're in the CFL, you have a running start, right, for wide receivers. Defensive backs, how far do they need to be off the ball when it comes to CFL? You can't play press, right? You can't be 1 yard off and have someone, right? And defense can shift, right? That defender, if he sees that person running up, he can shift. That offensive lineman can't shift. If he sees that free runner, what is he going to do? Dive backwards?
Here's the thing: you put him in a quandary, because guess what? If you go get that outside runner, someone's going right behind your ass, and then you're fucked.
And
honestly,
way
you shift the line.
Why don't you stack 8 players on that side and then 3 on the other side at this point, and just overload it? Because think about it, if you have 3 on the other side, and you cover the people that might be a wide receiver, just defend the receivers if they have a fake, and have 8 people rush the other side. What can they do?
Yeah, to be honest, that might be the best way to defend it, is just run a fake. Because
but how can you though?
Way out there. What? No, but think about it. That guy's way out there. You can just run behind the guy
until you get sacked, because this guy's running full speed with no blocking.
You snap it right to the kicker.
Yeah, but Patriots, I have winning. You have winning. Both covering the spread against the Jets. I agree with you. This is a Bill Belichick special at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
New Orleans Saints. at the Green Bay Packers. The Packers favored by 2.
Yeah, I don't think the Packers are winning this one. I think the Saints will go 3-0.
I agree.
Yeah, the Packers are a good bad team.
I don't think this is like I don't know why the Packers would be favored here. What have they shown that the Saints haven't shown?
I mean,
Right.
they're at home.
I mean, I get that, but I at home
And
is that
the Saints aren't getting the respect. That's all. That's all what it is.
yeah. Tennessee Titans at the Cleveland Browns. Browns favored by 3 coming off a loss in which the Pittsburgh Steelers had -7 yards in the fourth quarter and won the game.
I'm gonna go with the Tennessee Titans on this one.
That running game.
Actually, the more I think about it, this one is a hard one because no Nick Chubb, and
I mean, Ford.
The Titans defense is already a stingy run defense.
Mm-hmm.
The only way that we're gonna see this game play out in the way that the Browns want it to play out is for Deshaun Watson to really, really unload the ball. And like it could go one or two ways. It could be really good or really bad. But again, I trust Mike Vrabel more than I trust
Stefanski.
What's his nuts? Yeah, Stefanski. I'm going Titans. I think the Titans win.
I'm thinking about this one because I agree with you. Like I feel like this game happens like once every 3 or 4 years, and the Titans always win it. I could be wrong. Like this is just one of those games.
They win ugly games, and they're good at winning ugly games.
What's the weather gonna be?
Their style. Yeah, I mean, I see them winning this one for sure.
For the sake of the Browns coming off a terrible loss, I want to go with the Browns.
And let me just add one more thing. Anytime a division rival plays each other, especially in that NFC North, they don't tend to play really well the next week. I'm thinking that the Titans have a chance to sneak one out here, and I'm gonna go with them for this one.
Damn, this one actually has me stumped. I think I'm gonna have to lean towards the Titans as well. I don't want to, obviously.
Yeah, it's ugly, but I think it's what's gonna be.
I find every time I bet on the Titans, it goes the other way. If I think they're gonna win, they're gonna lose. If they're gonna lose, they're gonna win. I had this weird
right, bet that they're gonna lose, please. Bet that they're gonna lose.
Titans winning. Anyways,
that's crazy.
Dallas Cowboys at the Arizona Cardinals. What do you think the spread is here?
Well, I know what it is. It's +12, but it should be +30.
Is it though? Are the Cardinals that bad?
They're not that bad, but they're not as good as the Cowboys are.
I think that this is a game where the Cowboys would be caught sleeping and the Cowboys only win by 10. They win the game, but yeah. I think the Cardinals will cover the spread.
Yeah. I think similarly to the Giants, it could be a game where the Cowboys get caught sleeping, the Cardinals go up by 14, and then the Cowboys just come back and eat. But for now, it's Giants by 20, or sorry, it's Cowboys by 20.
All right. So I have Cowboys and Cardinals covering. You have Cowboys. Who do we have next? Pittsburgh Steelers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders favored by 2.5.
I think Pittsburgh wins this one.
I agree.
The Raiders defense isn't daunting by any means. The Steelers defense is just unreal. The Raiders, yeah, I don't know. The Raiders, if they can run the ball pretty well, they might just squeak.
Steelers have confidence.
Yeah, I think the Steelers win this
Sunday Night Football, by the way.
Yeah, I think the Steelers win.
Philadelphia Eagles at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Eagles favored by 5.
Eagles by 7.
I think Eagles by 3. I think this Buccaneers team is actually playing really well. I think
Eagles by 7.
all right. Eagles by 3.
Okay, Eagles by 7. But all right.
All right, and then the last game of the week is going to be the Rams at the Bengals. Bengals favored by 1.5.
The Bengals win this one.
I agree. Only because they fucking have to. Only because they have to.
That's literally it. If they don't win this one, it's looking
bench
bad.
Bro for the rest of the season, as in to preserve him for the next year. Throw your season out the fucking window. Like burn it down. Like I don't care. Trade Jamar. Trade Mixon.
Are we doing overreact Tuesday or what? What's going on?
Bengals are done if they lose this.
Okay, so I actually think the more that don't pen me down yet because I'm not sure about this.
You have to choose right now because I was not going to choose the Titans. You have to choose right now.
Rams. I choose Rams. Yeah, I think they have a good team.
I agree. I mean, the Bengals defense doesn't like Rams can, motherfuck.
Yeah, there you go.
I hate this Bengals team. This Bengals team is pissing me off this year.
Yeah. If they would have won their first 2 games, this would be an easy pick. But
no, it actually I think it would be harder. I would go with probably the Rams if the Bengals did win their first 2 games.
Nah.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals still. At home. The wheel, and I don't mean the wheels fall off as in everyone should like the team should be sold. If they lose this game, the doubts that come into their team, media, publicity, like everything will be in negatives. Everything. Did Joe Burrow deserve this contract?
I do think they will lose this game, but I think it'll act as a catalyst for the rest of their season. I think it'll help galvanize the team.
Yeah. They have to win the fucking game. 3 best bets for the week. Who you got?
Give me a second. I gotta pull them up. Okay. Are we allowed to go unders or what's going on?
No, we're to only pick winning and losing. You don't have to pick. You can pick by the spread. I picked 2 games by the spread and 1 straight up because the straight up bet was actually better than the spread.
Okay. All right. My 3 best bets for this week. Do you want to go like back and forth?
We can.
What's the? All right. First one for me is going to be the Ravens at Indy.
By 8.
Just to money line. Yeah.
All right. My first one is the Detroit Lions -3. -3.5 over the Falcons. And
my next one is going to be the New Orleans Saints money line again against the Green Bay Packers.
That was mine too, and those odds were better than them covering the spread. That's why I'm going with that. I see them winning that. And what's your last one?
And my last one is going to be Philly covering their spread at -5.
Okay. That one's surprising to me. I don't hate it. Jags -9.
Sweet.
Yeah. $5 bet on mine will win you $35. So.
I don't know what my $5 bet is, to be honest.
You bet $20 on it.
I haven't. I put down $1 on it, but I also had it with like a bunch of other things. Ravens to win it all.
Do you have a gambling problem?
Other one?
You don't even know. Saints money line and Eagles -5.
Saints money line. Eagles -5. Okay, $5 wins you $24 for mine. So I'm actually more conservative than you are.
You are. I went a little bit more ballsy. I wanted more money. Last week I went 3-0. I'm like, I need more. I need
more money.
Every week it's gonna increase by $5.
Okay.
Do you want my quarterback power rankings for week 2? Just point of the season.
Are we gonna do the TikTok for best bets, or are we scrapping that?
No, we will. We'll go ahead. All right, I'll let you go first. Your best bets. What are your 3 best bets for the week, David?
Okay, so for week
Don't fuck
3
it
of
up
the
this week.
NFL. Okay, first of all, I just started. Let me get out, chill out, relax. Okay. For week 3 of the NFL, my best bets are the Baltimore Ravens to. Okay, I need you to stop making faces. I'm gonna turn your camera off at this point. Okay. For week 3 of the NFL, my best bets are the Baltimore Ravens to cover leave this in. Leave this in. I'm not ashamed of this. I'm a man. I'm a human. Okay? My week
I'm
3
not doing
best
anything.
bets. My week 3 best bets for the NFL this week are the Baltimore Ravens to win the money line, the New Orleans Saints on the money line as well, and then the Philadelphia Eagles to cover their spread of -5.
Look at you go. So proud of you. I'm like a proud dad. All right. My best bets of the week. Fuck, I fucked it up. My best bets for week 3 is going to be the Lions -3.5. It's going to be the Saints winning on their money line and the Jacksonville Jaguars -9 against the Texans. That will win you $35 on a $5 bet. So go big or go home, y'all.
Nice.
You're mad that you didn't.
He's a professional.
I looked
He's
at
a
the camera.
professional.
When you look at the
He's a
camera, when you look at
professional.
the camera, don't matter. I saw you. I have you up
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
I have you up twice. I don't.
Oh,
if you ever
that's
see me,
crazy.
if you ever see me looking here and then here, it's because I have your face here and then I also have your face there. So I got
Just like to see my face.
I got you
good.
double. I got double
like it.
David. What?
That's crazy.
My quarterback power rankings. Number 5, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
It's just
Really?
talent wise. It's not. It's
Okay.
honestly, he has not played great this season. It's just
He
because
has
he
had
is.
a terrible year.
Brock Purdy
Into
coming in number 4.
okay.
That's because
Okay. Number 5. Okay. All right.
It's-
Sure.
don't
Continue.
forget when you look at standings right now, most 2-0 teams are going to be over 1-1 teams, right? Like this is power rankings. This isn't like they are actually better. This is how they're performing. You got to remember that part of it. I don't actually mean Patrick Mahomes is better than.
I'm also remembering the Deebo Samuels, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle of everything. But yeah, sure.
Absolutely. You're going to love my number 1 then.
Okay, let's hear it.
Number 3 is Kirk Cousins. Kirk has played actually well. Yeah.
Okay, so 0-2, but still number 3. Okay.
Yeah. Because he's
that power ranking. No, it's your power ranking. My bad.
Number 2.
Hey.
Number 2. Matty Stafford. He's bought out.
Yeah.
My number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, anyone in this offense could be number 1. Tua Tagovailoa, number 1.
Yeah. Okay.
But do you know who my number 32 is? This is more important than the whole thing. My number 32. No. My number 32 is
sure. Yes.
Repeating back-to-back weeks at number 32. Joe motherfucking Burrow is number 32 in my quarterback power rankings. And you know what?
Josh
Allen moved up.
Josh Allen, he dug himself out. He dug himself out for sure.
But Lamar Jackson might have put himself at number 31 with a fumbling problem. I'm joking. God, you're so sensitive. God, it's sad.
That's crazy. So Lamar's 2-0. Okay, let me get
I don't even know who my 31. No, I'm joking. Lamar isn't that low. I don't even know who my 31 is.
I know. I have a bone to pick about the 5, or to the top 5.
Okay.
So you're gonna put Kirk motherfucking Cousins in that top 5.
Yes.
He hasn't won a game yet.
Yes.
Yet to win a game.
Yes.
But you're gonna leave out Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Won 2 games.
Yes.
You're gonna leave out Lamar Jackson won
Yes.
2 games. You're gonna leave out even, let's go with Josh Allen.
Yes.
He's won 1 game, but he's also balled out in the 1 game that he's won.
Yes. I'm going to do that. Who leads the league in passing this year?
Who?
Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay, sure.
You know who's number 2?
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah. By 7 yards.
Do you know whose team is literally always down? Kirk Cousins.
But okay, still 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. His first game wasn't the best. Still 114 QBR. Playing great. I'm not saying these losses are on him. And you know what the best part is? Is when he fucking loses, he's sitting up there and taking the fucking blame. Like,
okay, so does every other quarterback.
Justin Fields didn't. Did you see that?
Okay. All right. Well, we won't talk about Justin Fields, who can't see any receivers that are
he's actually
wide fucking open.
He's
number 30,
40.
He's number 30.
He's 40.
He's actually number. Yeah, I was gonna say he's numbered not even existing at this point because he should not be a starter.
I mean, Derek Carr could be up there. I think Derek Carr is doing more with less. I don't think. I mean, that being said, Olave is playing great. I think Shaheed is underrated.
I think you have a bias. I think you have a bias against running quarterbacks. I think that's what it is. Because guess what? None of the quarterbacks that you've mentioned are running quarterbacks. They're all pure passers.
I would say Tua Tagovailoa can run the ball better than
run where? To the hospital? Are you kidding me? No, he can't run.
I mean, who am I going to put up there? Like, I'm sorry, but Lamar Jackson, like, he won 2 games by what? Like,
he won them.
Like, I'm not putting Dak Prescott up there. I'm not putting Dak Prescott. Do you know why? No, Dak Prescott's more of a passing quarterback than a running quarterback. Don't even with that. Yeah, I'm not putting Dak up there because who the fuck is he played? Like, he curb stomped 2 New York teams.
The Jets defense is pretty good. The Jets defense, they literally beat Josh Allen.
They are pretty good, but I mean that's why Josh Allen can't beat up there. What the fuck? He can't beat the Jets with no Aaron Rodgers.
Get a grip, dude. That's crazy. You're gonna tell me that Jalen Hurts doesn't deserve to be in the top 5. You're gonna tell me he's the reason why they haven't played well.
I'm not gonna say they're the reason they played well. Another team where I mean they played New England.
Play the Patriots, good team.
Yeah, the Patriots. The Patriots lost that game at the beginning.
He beat Kirk Cousins. He beat Kirk Cousins, did he not?
He did.
Yeah, there you go.
When it comes to the Patriots, they were up 16-0 because the Patriots fucked off for the first 15 minutes of that game. What did Jalen Hurts do at that game that made them win that game? He couldn't score when they were up 16-0.
Again. It doesn't matter. He's got 2 wins under his belt. He's the quarterback of that team.
Hey, are you a fan of the Giants?
No.
You're a fan of the Giants, right?
I hate the Giants.
Okay. In their second Super Bowl win, how many wins do they have going into the playoffs?
Doesn't matter.
How many wins do they have?
Doesn't matter.
How many wins do they have? Actually, it was the first one. I think it was. I could be wrong. It was the first one.
It was 9. They were 9-7.
They were 9-7. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I get
your
point.
Were they number 1 in the power rankings?
Are we talking about the Super Bowl right now?
I mean, you're out here saying, but you're saying teams are 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. I don't give a shit. Because Patrick Mahomes,
you said your power rankings
are
were
based like they're based like
yes. Okay, so it's like the power rankings.
Who's the best running back right now so far this year?
It's Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
And
who's
then
next?
It's Bijan.
Okay. Next.
Probably DeAndre Swift, to be honest.
He's played great.
He has.
Yeah. Okay. So I would say DeAndre's done more for that offense than at this point Jalen Hurts has.
That's the crazy thing to say. Because Jalen Hurts also threw I think it was 3 deep balls to Devontae Smith.
Wide open Devontae Smith. Wide open.
He got it there.
Hey,
I mean, I can
tell
you right now, Justin Jefferson might be on your top 5 quarterback list if we're going with that logic.
Huh?
So might Tyreek Hill. So might Jalen Waddle.
I don't. My top 5 quarterback. You mean a top 5 receiver list? I'm confused by
No,
your
no,
name.
I'm saying your top 5 quarterback list.
And I
Because
told you
they
Tua's
are
number 1, and
they're
he
absolutely
and
making.
Tua,
They're
yeah,
absolutely Okay, so that you can't say.
and I
Oh
think
well, DeVonta
Tua's
Smith
actually
was
made good
wide
passes.
open.
Tua's actually made
Sure.
good passes.
So is Jalen.
I'm just
If you throw it to the open guy, you've made a really good pass. I'm telling you that right now.
very true. Do your top 5 quarterback list next week, and we'll dissect it. And all of them will be number 1, Lamar Jackson. Number 2, Josh Dobbs. Number 3, Daniel Jones. All these fucking running.
Spoken like a true running. See, that's where the disconnect is. I like runners. You like passers.
Number 4, CJ Stroud. Number 5, Bryce Young. None of them can throw the ball more than 15 yards, but they can sure as run the ball. You know what I'm saying.
My number 1 is definitely Anthony Richardson. Let's just get that out there right now.
Runs so good.
He's the best running
I think
quarterback.
Anthony Richardson might be the best quarterback if you need someone to run into a wall. They'll just
Yeah, honestly.
listen. How well can you slide? Not well, but I can run. I can run into the wall.
He's got to learn how to take care of himself.
And it's crazy that Trevor Lawrence, after the game, literally went up to him and was like, hey, you guys just got to take care of yourself. You're a great quarterback. You have a great career. You just got to take care of yourself. Next week, there was no need for him to play as reckless as he did.
Yeah.
I think at the time it was 20-0.
I'm not going to lie. He ain't making it if he keeps getting hits like this. Because, again, he's going to end up like Andrew Luck, or he's going to end up like Cam Newton. And he's like, that's the difference between them and Josh Allen at this point, is that Josh Allen can take care of himself on the run, and he knows how to slide. He knows when to slide and when not to slide. And like, that's where, again, the newer quarterbacks who are running quarterbacks need to learn to be better.
It's not college anymore.
You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your bodies. You got to get to next week.
Yeah.
If you're not there next week, you're basically useless. So
congrats, you beat the Texans. Like, you're not going to the Super Bowl. And the big thing to me is, it's like when you look at Justin Fields right now, they're not running him. Why isn't he running the ball? Why aren't there design quarterback like runs with him? I mean, if Jalen Hurts has designed quarterback runs, Josh Allen, Daniel Jones, why doesn't the fastest quarterback, second fastest quarterback in the league, have designed runs?
Because he needs to learn how to throw the ball before he can run.
No, he needs to
learn how to throw. He needs to learn how to throw to the open receivers, because they were open, and it is bad. It looks bad on Justin Fields, and the fact that he can't own that too looks even worse.
Yeah.
I don't think it's to the point where it's not salvageable. He's just such a great talent that like he's gonna get a look somewhere else if this doesn't work out in Chicago. But it's not, and to be honest, he's just gonna get a couple of coaches fired at this point, because it's not.
He already has.
Good. Yeah, and there's probably one that's gonna go after this year too. If I'm being completely honest. And again, it's not gonna be the coach's faults. To be honest, it's just gonna be that I don't know if he's a good passer. I don't think he is.
Who's the first coach to get fired this year?
Brian Daboll.
I actually agree with that.
That's insane for you to agree with. There's no way.
He's
coming off the playoffs?
Staley.
He's coming off the playoffs. Yeah, Staley. Yeah. Yes. I could totally see it. He was already on the hot seat last year.
I don't think Kevin O'Connell will get fired. I don't think, like, Minnesota. Matt LaFleur. No, because they're not. They're playing honestly above. Like, they're 1-1. They're playing above what they should be. Tomlin won't, as much as they'll start bitching in 3 weeks.
You know who's quietly just been getting, like, just kind of, coasting through, being relatively mediocre when you think about it, huh?
Go ahead.
Sean McDermott. He's got what is one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league, in my opinion. Hasn't been able to get over the hump. Doesn't look good for you.
Defensive coach, right?
Again, doesn't look good.
I agree with that. Like, what are coaches that are kind of getting lucky by their like teams? Like, which coaches are elevating their teams? Like, if we look at Miami Dolphins, McDaniel is elevating that team. Buffalo decreasing. Saleh is elevating the Jets, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I would
sure.
say New England. I don't know. Yeah, Baltimore.
He's Bill Belichick. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, Baltimore Ravens.
I think he is elevating that team. I think
I
every
think so
year
too.
they're always good.
I think their record's good. Their team isn't good.
Yes, and I think that's again coaching.
Cleveland, Stefanski. I think that's even. They're a match made in heaven. They're gonna finish this year 8-9 or 9-8. Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Pittsburgh Steelers, Tomlin. I think he elevates that team.
Always out.
Bengals.
Up until this year, I was thinking elevating, but I'm not. We'll see.
We'll say this piece. I think this is a good discussion. I think this could be a full segment which we kind of break down into, and we'll go quicker through the picks. Just because we're going over time, and this is a great conversation. Do you have any last minute thoughts or questions, ideas? Do you want to do my rant for me?
Yeah, you know what? Reward your guys. If someone runs the ball down to the 1 yard line, give him the ball. Throw him the ball. Let him do this QB sneak. Because at this point, it's just ridiculous. Especially, I'm looking at you, Eagles. Let DeAndre Swift score a touchdown.
I don't care about fantasy. I don't care about the fantasy. But like,
I have him on 2 of my teams. I need him to score touchdowns.
Jalen Hurts. Why is Jalen Hurts getting rewarded for DeAndre Swift?
To be honest, I'm not mad at that either. I have him on 2 of my teams or 1 of my team as well, so I'm okay with it. Honestly, just Eagles.
What's a check down?
Just keep doing
Season 2, episode 1. My name is Chandler. I'm more animated now. We're just gonna start yelling at the screens and monitors and mics now. I don't give a shit.
This is why you need to do your own rants. I can't do your rants for you. I switched up so quick. I was on board until about a minute, and then I thought about, hey, Jalen's on my team too.
This is why you shouldn't gamble and play fantasy at the same time.
Nah, this is why you should. Degeneracy, I'm all for it.
Episode 1 of season 2 of What's a Check Down. I am Chandler. He is David. This season, more interviews, more people on. We're gonna have more guests on. And I know it sounds silly, but we're gonna have more people on.
Yeah, for sure.
But until next week, let's see if these best bets hit. Go Jaguars.
Like and subscribe on YouTube. Like and subscribe on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, X, Threads.
What is X?
MySpace.
Triple X. The press room.
Not Triple X. Not sure what the hell that is. The press room to come. Keep that one to yourself for now.
What's the check down, Chandler and David? I'm Chandler. He's David. Until next week. Peace.
Wait, if you made it this far, if you comment 3 on the comments, I'll send you $1. That's my Canadian viewers.
Throw that loony that way.
Yeah, there you go.
If you comment loony, we'll send you a loony.
Yeah.
Until next week, y'all. Peace.